All right, good afternoon. I'm going to talk about last night's America's Got Talent, recap it, and give you the results, what happened and who went through. So I've decided that I'm going to wear my silver sequin hat, which currently has a little ding in it, regardless of whether I get the four people going through or not, because it's cool and I like it. So first three up on deck, because I speed through this show: Ulysses, the TV theme song singer; Olate's Dogs; and Dave Smith, the guy that shoots himself out of the cannon. Now, I knew for sure Ulysses was not going through. He got 3 X's, and he's just one of those acts how he puts through, kind of to make fun of. But I was upset about that because Ulysses looked very sad last night when they kind of all got down on him, and Sharon apologized, which was really good. Olate's Dogs, if I could vote, they were the ones I was going to vote for. I was pretty sure they were going to go through top 4 to the semifinals. And Dave Smith, well, it all depended on the American public. Sometimes they like crazy acts where people get shot out of things or dive into pools and all that. I just couldn't see Dave Smith going to the finals because it's a one-shot thing. He shoots himself out of the cannon, and that's the end of the show. So, even though it's dangerous. So, I was correct. Latte's Dogs went through to the semifinals, so good for them. Second group out was William Close, who plays the earth harp and had a band up there. Unity in Motion, the group of little girls who do acrobatic dancing. And Sebastian de Oro, who's the little mariachi singer. Hard group to pick from. William Close, they said, could win the whole thing, and he had an amazing act. Unity in Motion, they were great dancers. I didn't see them going through, even though Howard really loved them. I just didn't think that that group was better than other dance groups. And Sebastian, I just love him and his little mariachi singing. He's fabulous. So I placed my bets on Sebastian because, frankly, I wanted to see Sebastian go through. But when I saw William Close come out, I knew it was going to be him, and it is. It is. Like, I don't know why I didn't choose him in my top 4. I think I was just kind of peeved that the judges kind of gave him the title before letting everyone vote. But anyway, he's going through, so we get to see him again. Sebastian is not, and I'm sad. I'm sad I don't get to see his cute little mariachi singing again. All right, next up, well, there was some acts in between. Tonight's act was, there were 2 of them. One was an X Factor singer, whose name I don't have, but she was cute and I loved her voice, so I need to figure out who she was. And because I zipped through her performance, but the parts that I saw were really great. And a Broadway performance from the cast of Once, Tony Award winning. My sister and I were watching it, and she's a huge Broadway fan. And we were going to watch the whole thing, but it didn't seem like they were singing, and we really liked the singing. It was really instrumental. And then they did sing near the end, and their voices were spectacular from what I heard, but we did zip through that, so sorry. Next 3 out on stage were the sand artist, Joe Castillo, the singing duo, Eric and Olivia, and Horse, who gets kicked in the jewels. So there was a little back and forth between Howard and Howie that their moms did not appreciate Horse. Neither did I, to be honest. I love Eric and Olivia, but I didn't think they were going to get past this round. And Sand Artist almost moved me to tears, so I really wanted to see him again. And lucky for me, he gets through, so I can't wait to see more Sand Art in the semifinals. Last 3 up on stage were All That, the men's clogging group, Eric Diddleman, or just simply known as Diddleman, who reads minds, and Lindsay Norton, the cute dancing or acrobatic soloist. So this is the round that the judges go down to 2 and then decide who's going through, because they were fourth, fifth, and sixth in the voting, and only 1% separated them. So who was sixth and had to go home? That was Lindsay Norton. I was sad to see her go. I think she's amazing, but there was just too much on that show. She couldn't have got through. And so it was down to the men's clogging, all that, and Eric Dittelman. So first up to vote was Howie, and he voted for Dittelman. I would have voted for Dittelman. I really, really want to see him do something else too. The three things I've seen him do really were awesome. So Sharon voted for all that, the men's clogging group, and it was down to Howard, and he put Dittelman through. Now, while Dittelman was talking and accepting his glory, Sharon interrupted him and basically said that her first pick for wild card would be all that, so we'll be seeing them again. So here's some things you need to remember about America's Got Talent. Because of the Olympics, they will not be on for 3 weeks. So the next round we will see is the YouTube special, where they'll pick 12 acts from YouTube, and we get to see them. This is where they found Jackie Evancho from season 2, I think it was. And and then we still have the wild card show before we get to the semifinals, so it's going to be a long haul before we get to see some of those acts again, and they'll get to perfect themselves and bring back the money-winning event. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my recap and opinions. I will see you in 3 weeks.